Is not a single oxide refractory? A. Zirconia. B. Silicon carbide. C. Magnesia. D. None of these. The correct answer is silicon carbide. Hot blast main carrying air at 1000 C in blast furnace are lined with bricks. A. Silica. B. Fireclay. C. Magnesite. D. Zirconia. The correct answer is Fireclay. High alumina refractory compared to Fireclay bricks have A. Less load-bearing capacity. B. Less resistance to slag attack. C. Low refractoriness. D. High resistance to thermal shock and creep. The correct answer is high resistance to thermal shock and creep. Refractory bricks with lower permeability is produced by using A. Higher firing temperature. B. Higher molding pressure. C. Finer groove size. D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. Refractory bricks having lower porosity have A. High insulating properties. B. Low heat capacity. C. Low thermal conductivity. D. Greater strength. The correct answer is greater strength. In panel test for spalling resistance, the average phase temperature of panel assembly is maintained at C for 24 hours. A. 700. B. 1000. C. 1600. D. 2000. The correct answer is 1600. Which is not an acidic refractory? A. Silica. B. Fireclay. C. High alumina refractory. D. Carbon black. The correct answer is carbon black. Natural silica. A. Mainly contains quartz. B. Is not stable at high temperature. C. Transforms to other allotropic forms I.e. tridymite and cristobalite involving very high volume changes. D. All A, B, and C. The correct answer is all A, B, and C. Thermal conductivity of refractory bricks. A. Increases with decrease in porosity. B. Decreases with decreases in porosity. C. Is independent of its porosity and is maximum for insulating bricks. D. Increases with the amount of air entrapped in pores. The correct answer is increases with decrease in porosity. Dolomite bricks have good resistance to attack by A. Molten steel. B. Iron oxide. C. Lime slag. D. None of these. The correct answer is molten steel. Most cermets, which normally have high thermal conductivity and high thermal shock resistance, comprises of ceramic metallic components of % respectively. A. 80 and 20. B. 20 and 80. C. 50 and 50. D. 60 and 40. The correct answer is 80 and 20. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Refractories used in muffle furnace should have low thermal conductivity. B. The electrical resistivity of refractories drops rapidly with rise in temperature. C. For reducing spalling tendency, the refractory should be well fired and its porosity should be more. D. Refractoriness under load RUL of a refractory is always less than its refractoriness. The correct answer is refractories used in muffle furnace should have low thermal conductivity. Bricks should not be used in oxidizing atmosphere. A. Tar dolomite. B. Carbon. C. Silica. D. Fireclay. The correct answer is carbon. Pick out the wrong statement. A. Insulating refractories used in place of regular refractory bricks are usually called lightweight refractories and they have similar composition as heavy bricks. B. Graphite refractories are also called plumbago refractories. C. Super-duty Fireclay bricks correspond to a pyrometric cone equivalent of 26-28. D. Calcined magnesite is also called dead burnt magnesite. The correct answer is Superduty Fireclay bricks correspond to a pyrometric cone equivalent of 2628. Fusion temperature of pure silica CO2 is C. A 1350, B 1715, C 2570, D 2800. The correct answer is 1715, which is not a high alumina refractory. A malite, B corundum, C bauxite, D dolomite. The correct answer is Dolomite. Pure oxide refractories are generally monocrystalline in nature and are self-bonded. Bricks are generally used as moderator in nuclear reactors. A beryllia, B carborundum, C corundum, D thoria. The correct answer is beryllia. Faster rate of drying of molded refractories results in high of refractories. A green strength, B voids, C shrinkage, D both B and C. The correct answer is both B and C. Rotary kilns meant for calcination of limestone are lined with chrome-magnesite in zone A preheating, B cooling, C burning, D all. The correct answer is burning. The highest melting pure oxide MP 3000 Cis, A thoria, B alumina, C beryllia, D zirconia. The correct answer is thoria. Refractories used in for should have low thermal conductivity. A coke ovens, B insulation, C regenerators, D muffle furnaces. The correct answer is insulation. 10 to 30 magnesite is added to chromite to produce chrome-magnesite refractories. Magnesite addition is mainly done to improve the of chromite. A spalling resistance, B refractoriness, C crushing strength, D resistance to slag. The correct answer is spalling resistance. Silica bricks are never used for lining the A beehive coke ovens, B byproduct coke ovens, C dome of blast furnace stoves, D roof of open hearth furnace. The correct answer is beehive coke ovens, which is not a natural insulating material. A diatomaceous earth kieselguhr, B asbestos, C vermiculite, D none of these. The correct answer is none of these. Magnesite refractories are generally not used in the A electric furnace walls, B steel melting furnace, C open hearth furnace, D burning zone of cement kilns. The correct answer is steel melting furnace, which is an acidic refractory. A magnesite, B dolomite, C fireclay, D chrome-magnesite. The correct answer is fireclay. Carborundum used for making crucibles for melting non-ferrous metals is chemically A silicon carbide, B silicon nitride, C crystalline magnesia, D zirconium sulfate. The correct answer is silicon carbide. Which of the following impurities reduces the refractoriness of magnesite bricks? A Al2O3, B CaO, C SiO2, D all ABC. The correct answer is all ABC. Crushing strength of a refractory. A increases with rise in service temperature. B decreases with rise in service temperature. C is unaffected with change in service temperature. D decreases with increase in porosity. The correct answer is decreases with rise in service temperature. Ramming masses are used for A obtaining monolithic working faces, B repairing construction of various furnace parts, C both A B, D neither A nor B. The correct answer is Both A, B. Bottom of basic open hearth furnace are constructed of A. Dead burnt magnesite ramming mass, B. Porous fireclay bricks, C. Semi-silica bricks, D. Silicon carbide bricks. The correct answer is dead burnt magnesite ramming mass. Which form of silica has the highest specific gravity? A. Quartz, B. cristobalite, C. tridymite, D. All have the same specific gravity. The correct answer is quartz. Ceramic recuperators used for waste heat recovery from high-temperature flue gas going out of the furnace is made of A. Fireclay, B. Silicon carbide, C. Carborundum, D. Siliceous fireclay. The correct answer is silicon carbide. Is the measure of the strength of refractory under the combined effect of temperature load. A. Porosity, B. RUL, C. Specific gravity, D. Thermal conductivity. The correct answer is RUL. Fireclay bricks are not used in the A. blast furnace, B. hot blast stove, C. cupola, D. wall of coke oven. The correct answer is wall of coke oven. Pick out the wrong statement. A ceramic material which becomes fluid upon heating and can be molded in liquid viscous state is termed as glass. B. Ceramic materials do not undergo vitrification on heating. C. Ceramic materials are brittle in nature. D. Non-oxide ceramic materials generally act as a semiconductor. The correct answer is ceramic materials do not undergo vitrification on heating. Lower wall courses of soaking pits are made of bricks to avoid the action of molten slag scale. A. chrome-magnesite, B. silicon carbide, C. silica, D. low-duty fireclay. The correct answer is chrome-magnesite. Addition of grog in fireclay brick during its manufacture is advantageous because it results in A. less shrinkage in heating, decreased apparent porosity, increased specific gravity, B. high strength thermal spalling resistance, C. less addition of water to get a workable plasticity, lesser time required for drying the raw refractories and hence increased rate of production. D. all A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. Slide gates in teeming laddy used for steel pouring in ingot molds is lined with bricks. A. bakelite impregnated or fused periclase, B. silica, C. semi-silica, D. fireclay. The correct answer is bakelite impregnated or fused periclase. Fireclay refractories A. are not resistant to the action of basic slags. B. combine with salts e.g. chlorides, sulfates etc. bases e.g. lime, magnesia etc. forming fusible aluminates, silicates etc. C. shrink during firing. D. all A, B and C. The correct answer is all A, B and C. Addition of zircon to silica refractory brick improves its A. crushing strength, B. resistance to slag attack, C. both A and B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is resistance to slag attack. Which is a neutral refractory? A. graphite, B. magnesite chrome, C. silica, D. magnesia. The correct answer is graphite. Permeability of bricks is a measure of the A. refractoriness, B. melting point, C. rate at which a fluid will pass through the pores, D. expansion during heating. The correct answer is rate at which a fluid will pass through the pores. With increase in the density of silica refractories, its A. resistance to slag attack increases, B. spalling resistance reduces, C. both A and B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A and B. Magnesite chrome refractories A. Have better spalling resistance than chrome-magnesite refractories. B. Have very low thermal coefficient of expansion. C. Are not at all resistant to the corrosive action of iron oxide. D. Have very low 50 kg cm2 cold crushing strength CCS and cannot be used in metal case form. The correct answer is have better spalling resistance than chrome-magnesite refractories. Fireclay bricks is not used for lining the A. cupola, B. gas producer, C. bottom of hot metal mixer, D. roof of open hearth furnace. The correct answer is bottom of hot metal mixer. Pure bauxite is the best raw material for the manufacture of high alumina refractories in which maximum alumina content can be as high as %. A. 55, B. 70, C. 80, D. 90. The correct answer is 90. Refractoriness under loads RUL is quite close to the fusion temperature PCE for bricks. A. Fireclay, B. Silica, C. Dolomite, D. very low alumina. The correct answer is silica. Refractories subjected to alternate cycles of heating-cooling are liable to lose their resistance to A. thermal spalling, B. slag attack, C. fusion under load, D. core attack. The correct answer is thermal spalling. Thermal spalling mainly occurs during of furnaces. A. cooling down, B. warming up, C. both A B, D. neither A nor B. The correct answer is both A B.